EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Chicago Bears. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return.
Need a bottle?
So get this up to the 29.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Yeah.
If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked.
Need a bottle?
That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. Akers has got the first down and then some. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll try to throw now. Winston. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
My computer just picked his ass off.
Dante Jackson picks it. And the Bears are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week
awake
trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
That's crazy.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And they get him down right near the midfield stripe. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Damn, T. Look at the zero. Lord. You doing what? Real.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6.
That bitch want everybody. That bitch want everybody.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
I am. I'm playing the Cowboy. I just got the YouTube stream going.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size.
That'd be another trying to get away Michael Thomas.
Do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Come on, man.
On first down, Wilson.
Oh my God, who just got on the line?
Releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Wilson.
Oh my God, that incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw again is Wilson. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he
That's a
takes us
fucking
beyond the
bullshit,
35
oh my
before
God.
going out of bounds.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. A quick throw complete to Chark.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd.
I ain't no goddamn. I ain't got no trade committee. Yeah.
Working out of the gun, Winston. That is caught. It's the tight end
was,
yard.
but whatever.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action now. Winston.
Let's go to Dante Jackson ain't bullshit.
Dante Jackson picks it.
Dante Jackson ain't bullshit, boy. I swear to God.
18-yard line.
Say the day, Dante Jackson ain't bullshit.
With an interception.
And I just
Nah, he do sometimes, but today he playing good.
Rattle him necessarily.
On God, I
also
don't.
wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he
I
find
need to
a way
get
to
it.
pull it together and become sharp again?
I need to get a shot.
At the line, prepping for their next drive.
I really thought playing man and man was gonna get it for me, but I need to play regular defense and get stopped here.
Together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson.
Come on,
He completes
Wilson.
this one to Terry McLaurin.
Who
And
is
he'll
Wilson?
take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. He'll let this go deep for runs.
Get the feet in here.
He's caught
Come on, man.
right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there.
Who that?
A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go,
He's
Kurt
going to
Thomas.
get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down.
Jason feel that is the O-lineman.
The 5 at the 4. Trying to run forward with Pollard.
Your name's on, bro.
And he'll
Let's go,
get
man.
into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
You mean
Tony
George,
Pollard,
girl. You're in
his
Jason.
first
Yeah.
touchdown on the year. As his guys are on the board
Good,
first
J.G.
and
Mark
9.
Andrews.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Shit.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Damn, Dante Jackson bad. That's all you do.
Kiki QT now from his end zone.
That's all that
He's gonna get
motherfucker
this
do.
across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
I ain't just talking. Yeah.
About set
Right.
for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't
For real,
continue.
for real,
But to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
You act like Gunner right now, goddamn. Shit.
On the give, this is Akers. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a run with Akers.
Ooh.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 51 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Word ain't made.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Sheesh.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
Nah.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
I don't give a damn.
To throw, Winston. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he will have a Cowboys first.
He ain't better than niggas I got right now.
As they find a way to convert there on third down and 5.
Hey, that's all right. You don't need that.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Winston.
You fucking
right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. They'll run on first down. Akers. And inside the 20.
I got scared here. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. He's not to go nowhere.
Big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive.
He's not to go nowhere.
They've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Cowboys 20 o'clock on me today, boy.
They'll run this with Akers.
Nope.
Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance.
That was just a bad
when
week.
you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
7-0 my way. No, man.
They'll look to run with Akers. And he'll take it into the
7-7.
end zone.
He did the work of the whole goddamn second quarter.
Cam Akers, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
They ain't enough, Trey.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with 25 seconds to go, we'll see how they want to play this. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Wilson. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air.
Hell no, Dante Jackson. Stop him.
Intercepted a third time. Dante Jackson picks it.
Damn.
Down on what will be the final play of this first half. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20.
God, I got so many picks this year, Jay. I got so many picks this year, man.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic.
Come on, Scared Tear.
And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. Now Wilson on first down.
Man, why the fuck am I doing that dumbass shit?
For the third time thus far. Picked off down near the 5. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly getting a little bit too greedy right there.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On first down, they'll start out with Akers.
No way, dog.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 94 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They'll go again here with Akers. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. To throw is Winston. And Sharp calls it in. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
On first down, Akers.
Complete.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
On second and 15 now, Winston.
Oh my God. Just go down, Turner. Go down.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They'll run on first down. Akers. He'll get 3 up to midfield. Well, speed is definitely a calling card if you play cornerback in this league, and he does a terrific job there of hustling in quickly to make the play.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
If you're running out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
A beautiful spin and room to run. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's
Oh my
Akers.
fucking God, bro.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Cam Akers with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Here's Wilson. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Wilson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
Everything
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Wilson. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
God, I ain't been giving no game in a week, boy. I've been tripping. I ain't been at home when the advance start, though. For real, for real. I ain't even been the one to do it. Yeah. Oh, let's go.
And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Damn, why they just hold my blanket in?
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Welcome, scared to here, cool.
The drive
he got a hunter.
They search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Pollard going to try the right side. Open space inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tony Pollard with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bears are an extra point
he ain't got that.
this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point.
He just had like 300 last game though. Rondell Moore did, so shit. He should, you know what I'm saying? You give him the rock, he'll get a superstar.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Damn, don't go out of bounds, ball. Thanks.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep.
Get that foot in.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Jameis to throw it.
Come on, D.
He'll go down. The Bears
You
get
put
there
4 down
for the
lineman down
sack.
there, man.
Jerry Tillery in there to get him. It's
Put
a
4
loss
down
of
lineman down
5.
there, man.
Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Probably,
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
make a tackle, boy. Let's go.
Akers
Come on,
complete.
man.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
Let's go.
They go for it on 4th down, but
Nigga,
that
nigga,
pass
2, 4,
is
5.
knocked away and incomplete.
There's something
The
different.
Cowboys here unable to convert on
There's
4th
something
down.
different, Jay.
The Bears
Give him a
are gonna
different
get the
look.
football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down.
Yeah, come on, man. I'm saying my receivers, them bitches don't block, though. Them bitches don't block worth a damn.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Sorry,
Look to fight another
motherfucker.
down, right?
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been
I know
okay,
we
2 for 3
playing,
thus
man,
far.
these niggas.
This is 3rd and 8.
Yeah, no.
Now it's Wilson.
Give me that first, bro.
And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Here's Wilson.
Damn, I missed. I didn't drop everybody. God damn.
He just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made
Come
sure the
on,
only guy
man.
who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Come on, man.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he'll find Ruggs on the right side. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Good throw, good catch,
Come on,
but I
man.
really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
Better against man because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. They still can't get it. And this is going to be
Man, they cheating, bro. Oh, God. In the fucking way niggas on the bounds, man.
So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it.
You dropped everybody in coverage.
To figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. 145 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game.
Oh my fucking gosh,
Akers
man.
has got the first down and then some. As he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
On first down, Akers.
Come on,
Maybe a
motherfucker.
measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Partner, you got about 20
yeah.
coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Here's Winston.
What the fuck? Where the fuck did you go, buddy?
Of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Oh, damn, listen to me. I forgot. I fucked it up. I fucked that shit up.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Akers. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Going right back to Akers.
Come on, D, one stop.
First
God
down,
damn it.
not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Now Winston. He'll get this to Akers.
Bro, come the fuck on.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll run on first down. Akers. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Akers.
Fuck, I should let
It'll
that
be a
bitch
gain
go
of
here.
7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at it from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend that, but also you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants to set up and throw it. Maybe you bring a little extra pressure to make sure he gets rid of it quicker.
A little bit of a cat and mouse game. We'll see if they bring that pressure. Wilson to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8.